Welcome back, my Legionnaires. Today we are back in Ark Survival Evolved, as you can well tell, and we are doing another mod review slash showcase kind of thing that is, you know, our kind of go-to thing on our channel at the moment, but it is definitely a good one. Now, without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as you well know it really does help us out. Now, let's get on with today's episode. It will be a two-parter, well, not two-parter, it will be a two-mod video. So this will be the first one and then the second one. Now, the second part is a creature, which you guys probably would have already guessed by now what it is after clicking on the video. Now, first part is these two Wyvern Armor mod additions to the game. Now, these are just your generic Wyverns. We have a Lightning Wyvern and a Fire Wyvern, as you can tell, and they come. The mod comes with a armor that is like a tech one, which is I've put on the Electric Wyvern, which is really cool, and the metal armor. Now, first initial thoughts on these armors. They are a must-have in any Ark world if you are a fan of the Wyverns. Now, because most Wyverns don't come with armor, I think that is a major letdown. Now, to equip these guys, all you have to do is spawn it in or craft it. Now, where is it? And then you place it here in the costume section, and that is actually how it looks like when you spawn it in. Now, crafting it is in your crafting menu, but first you have to unlock it in, you know, the engrams as per usual. So there is the lightning one, and then the metal one should be down here somewhere. Alright, it's vanished off our screen. But rest assured, it is in this area here. Now, so like I said, there is the tech one, but first of all, let's show off the metal one. Now, you can still see the eyes of the Wyvern. I do apologize for any lag just there. Now, how menacing does that armor look? Now, we'll jump on, and so that way you guys can get a good, very good look-see of what it looks like in the air. Now, the armor covers the wings slash hands of a Wyvern, so that makes it really cool. Now, flying around is pretty self-explanatory. It's just like how you would. Oh, goddamn lag! It is just how you would think it would be as you fly around with a normal Wyvern.
15 minutes later.
Okay, now we're back, Legionnaires. I do apologise for the little interruption there. We had some serious bugging out and lagging, so I thought I'd just continue the video, but I'll cut that little part out. Now, like I said, you get to have a look at some nice armor along the wings here. And when they do their attack as well, it makes it look all cool. How would you not want to have one of these armor sets in your world? Now, we will fly it back here, and then we will jump on our other Wyvern, which is our Electric Wyvern, and show off the tech-based armor. Now, first of all, before we do hop on, we'll do a nice little walk around. Hello, beautiful. Now, the tech one does cover its eyes, but it gives it that nice looking tech look kind of thing. Now, the armor is so much more shiny, and the texture on it is second to none. It makes it look like these Wyverns have been through some shit already, which is always cool. And it got this very nice blue pulsating colouring coming on. Now we'll jump on as well. And just as usual, it walks like just any other Wyvern. And we'll take it off and have a good look at that. Look at that. Oh, how could you not want one of these in your world? Now, these armor mods do go on to just about any Wyvern. I've tested it on a couple. My only problem that I had with it, was just the initial download of it. The first time I downloaded it did not install properly, I think. I'm not too sure why. But the easy fix is, if it's not spawning in properly, is literally just straight up uninstall it, then reinstall it, and then you should be right. So, oh, okay. have a snack while we're doing this. That's all right. Now, so yeah, just if you have that problem, just try uninstalling it, reinstalling it, and if you do still have further problems with that, just reach out to the actual mod creator. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind talking with you and figuring out what the problem or bug is. There we go. Now look at that. How could you say no to having one of these in your world? I sure as hell can't. I'm thinking of even keeping these guys as my personal pets. But then they would go with the actual tech wyvern I have too. So there we go. Now, this, like I said, this is a two-parter kind of episode. So if you just give us a minute, we will fly over to our next part.
3 days later.
And just like that, Legionnaires, we have teleported billions and billions of miles away into the icy abyss of this world. Now, if you cannot half tell what the next installment on this episode is, it is another wyvern, but this one is an actual creature itself, so that way it will actually be a part of the world as well. So let's hop and skippity jump over to him, or her actually, it's a female. This is a ice wyvern. Now, ice wyverns are not a generic creature in the game. This is a whole new creature that they've brought in, or that the modder has brought in and created. As far as I can tell, it is an absolute beauty. I've flown around on it for a little bit now and, you know, leveled it up. Taming them is still the pain in the ass as it always is. I have found a little knack to taming some creatures now, which is using this stunning rifle, as I call it, the stun gun 5000. So you stun them, wait for them to pass out, and then wait for them to wake up and tame them just as they're about to wake up. Now let's hop on and I will show you guys how this guy moves. So standard, walking around like a normal wyvern, does the hop little skip and a jump, and takeoff is absolutely beautiful, I think. Now if you do guys, like as per usual, I will leave a link to all the mods in this video in the description below, so if you guys want it, you can get it. Now with this guy, he has your standard attack of bitey, bitey, grab, and bite. Now his frost, I'll call it frost breath, is pretty damn cool, I think. Very cool. Now let's head down and have a look at how that attack goes on an actual creature. Now I would love it if the wyverns did like how a lot of the other creatures do when they're diving, and they just do the good old dive itself, which would look absolutely epic. Now where's a creature we can test? There we go, there's some creatures. I think these are some Piggly Wigglies. Alright, here we go. Didn't really do all that much. So let's land it and try it again. Ah. Wait for the stamina. Alright, here we go. Ready, steady, ice spray. Very cool, I must say. Now so the reason why I spawned this guy in the ice, because, like I said, he's an ice wyvern, and this is where I believe he, or she, or they would live. Now let's land it down. It's not where I wanted to land. There we go. Do, 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 do. Boom. So there you have it, Legionnaires. If you guys want any of these mods, like per usual, I will put it in the description below. Now, that about sums it up for this episode, Legionnaires. We will be doing another one soon. It will be an actual pre-built structures mod, which is a must-have in my opinion for anyone that doesn't really want to try and build themselves a base. Don't get me wrong, it can get very, very fun, but it can also be very, very tedious and time-consuming. So I hope you guys join me for that one, as I will be having a lot of fun making it. So, until the next time, Legionnaires.